A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I would like to welcome you all to Kids Quiz on Hidayat TV, and I'm your host NIGHAT ZAIDI. This is an exciting Quran competition during the 4 weeks of Ramadan, and I would like to say Happy Ramadan to all our viewers across the world. Young viewers, this is the blessed month of Ramadan and the time to get many blessings from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The generosity of this month is by the reward that Allah will grant the Muslim who makes faithful and intense ibadah. And children, you know, one of the ibadah is gaining knowledge. So inshallah, during these 4 weeks, we will have participants taking part in our Quran competition, and inshallah, by the time Ramzan finishes and we'll move into the month of Shawwal, you may have lots of new knowledge, new information, okay? Let me introduce you to 2 teams. Team A, we have Musa and Yusha Kazmi, brothers. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
And on Team B, we have Hasnain Malik and Hussein Razi. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum.
We would like to welcome you all to Kids Quiz. This is our Quran competition, and I would like to wish you all the best, okay? And of course, as always, we have our sister Zahra Mehdi with us. Assalamu alaikum. Sister Zahra Mehdi is always with us. She is supporting our program, and today we are going to start the program with recitation of Surah Al-Asr.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful.
Wal 'asr.
By time.
Innal insana lafi khusr.
Indeed, mankind is in loss.
إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر.
Except for those who have believed and done righteous deeds, and advised each other to truth, and advised each other to patience.
Alhamdulillah, we'll recite aloud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. Baji, I would like to ask you if you can elaborate on the benefit of Ramadan al-Mubarak, and also from today what we are going to do, viewers, we will be looking at the tafsir of Surah Al-Asr. So Baji Zahra will elaborate on the benefits of Ramadan.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. First of all, I would like to thank you for inviting me again to your program. Before going to the benefits of fasting, I would like to say the first and foremost thing is to remember to thank Allah for witnessing this blessed month. Because if you look into the verse of fasting, we have got only one place in the whole Quran. You will see only one place in Surah Baqarah where Allah is talking about fasting. And at the end of the verses, you will see Allah is saying, فَمَنْ شَهِدَ مِنْكُمْ فَلْيَصُمْهُ. Yani those who witness this month should fast. And why Allah has to say those who witness? He could have said it's the month of Ramadan and you have to fast. No, He said those who witness among you should fast. Witnessing itself is a great blessing. Not everybody is going to witness. For those who are blessed with life are going to witness this month. So Allah is saying when you witness the month of Ramadan, you have to fast. So I have to thank Allah for witnessing this blessed month of Allah. As I said, when Allah talks about if you look into the verses, in the whole Quran, you will only find the verse of fasting in Surah Baqarah. Allah says, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Shahru Ramadan. Look at how Allah is talking about Ramadan. You know, when we take this name of when we take the name of the month of Ramadan, we have to say the holy month of Ramadan, Shahru Ramadan, not only Ramzan, it's not good to say only Ramadan. You say Shahru Ramadan, or the holy month of Ramadan, because this is the respect that Allah has given in the Holy Quran. Shahru Ramadan. And then Allah says, Alladhi unzila fihi al-Quran. This is the month of Ramadan, but He is introducing the month of Ramadan by saying that this is the month of Ramadan when I have revealed the Holy Quran. So we know the importance of Maha Ramadan, the significance of Maha Ramadan is not because of fasting. The fazilat of Maha Ramadan is not because of fasting. It's because Quran was revealed in this month. Quran was revealed in this month. Now to understand the Quran, to reach the depth of the Quran, you need piety, piousness. You need piety. You have to have taqwa to understand the Quran. And taqwa and piety and goodness cannot be achieved until you abstain from certain physical habits. For example, taqwa can be achieved if you refrain from something physical to achieve something spiritual. Now what we do in Maha Ramadan is we don't eat, we abstain from eating, we abstain from drinking. You see, there are many things which are halal during other months. In Maha Ramadan, we abstain, we refrain from it. When you refrain, for example, in Maha Ramadan, it's in this summer season, for example, summer days, you will see people drinking water in front of you, and you are thirsty. Your tongue is telling you that I am thirsty, give me water. But your heart will say, no, you can't drink until Maghrib. You are hungry, your stomach is making those funny noise and saying, I am hungry, give me food. But your heart is saying, no, you will not get food until Maghrib time. So you see, every time there is a battle going between your physical body and your heart, your soul. And every time the heart is winning. The heart is winning. Till Maghrib time, the heart is winning. So all these 30 days exercise, when your heart is winning, you are achieving that taqwa. You are achieving that piety. Now that piety is important, is needed to understand the Quran. So Allah said, when you witness the month of Ramadan, the importance of Ramadan is to understand the Quran. But to understand the Quran, you need to have that piety, that guidance. And guidance will come only with taqwa.
Imam Ali alayhi salam also, Baji, has said that a fact about the Quran, Holy Quran, that Allah's book is like an ocean. And children, like, less learned, like our children here who are less learned, collect pebbles and stones and shells from the shores of its shores, whereas the scholars and thinkers and they are from the highest, they bring the highest of philosophy, wisdom and rules of perfect way of life from Quran Subhan. So this is the month of Ramadan, like Baji said, a very blessed month, and we should be learning about Quran, because Quran was revealed in this month of Ramadan, okay? And Quran is like a way of life. It teaches us the rules of how to live our life. And so Baji, what would you like to say about Surah Al-Asr, because obviously we are going to start tafsir of Surah Asr from today, and inshallah, hopefully within 4 weeks we'll look in more details.
As you said, because it's the blessed month of Maha Ramadan and Quran was revealed, so that's the reason this quiz competition is in front of you. You see, now NIGHAT is trying to give you that taste. She's trying to give you the taste of the Quran. It's up to you to build up on that information. You go home and you study more, so you get more. Like, I'll just give you an example. For example, if a son wants to start a business and the father gives him that capital, okay, to start his business, now it's upon the son to build up on that capital or to lose the capital. You see, this is the beginning of the what NIGHAT is trying to give is the beginning of the light that you are getting from here, and it's up to you to increase that light to study more about the Quran. About Surah Al-Asr, I will say few points only. The Surah Al-Asr is one of the shortest surah. Normally when people ask you what is the shortest surah in Quran, we straight away say Surah Al-Kawthar. Yes. Yeah, Surah Al-Kawthar is the shortest surah, surah of the Quran. It has got 3 verses. At the same time, Surah Al-Asr is one of the shortest surah. There are only 3 verses in Surah Al-Asr like Surah Al-Kawthar. So there is another shortest surah which is Surah Al-Asr. Okay, it has got 3 verses, only 1 paragraph, short paragraph, and it was revealed in Makkah. Surah Al-Asr. Yeah.
Let me just ask one thing. Does anybody know what Surah Al-Asr means? What does Asr mean? One of the title of Imam Zamana is Al-Asr. So does anybody know what Al-Asr means? Yes, the time. Yes, Al-Asr means time, and this is why the Imam of our time, Imam Asr means the Imam of our time. Okay, so Baji,
like Hasnain has just mentioned, the meaning of Surah Al-Asr is time, and Allah is taking oath upon the time, swearing upon the time. It shows that Allah knows our fitrat, He knows our nature, that how we are going to waste time. So He's taking oath and just trying to emphasize that how time is important. Time is important in our life. Like time is Asr also means in Arabic like squeezing. You know, in Arabic, juice is called asir, means something which is squeezed. Juice is squeezed from the fresh fruits, right? So asir means juice. Something which is squeezed is also called asr. So the time is just squeezing, it's squeezed from our hands, going out of our hand. So we need to, work and not waste our time. Coming to the benefits of the surah, there are many benefits of Surah Al-Asr, but one of the beautiful benefits that I read was if one recites Surah Al-Asr in his optional prayers, not wajib prayers. We have got some prayers which are wajib, the 5 times that we pray is wajib, right? But there are some prayers which are optional, mustahab namaz. Okay, you're not obliged to pray, but if you pray, you get reward. So if somebody recites Surah Al-Asr in his mustahab prayer, sunnat prayers, or optional prayer, on the day of judgment, he recites Surah Al-Asr in the optional prayers, on the day of judgment, his face will be shining like a moon. His eyes will be glittering. Wow. And the most beautiful thing I read was that he will be among the companion of Imam Ali alayhi salam on the day of judgment, and eventually he will go to Jannah, paradise. So this is the greatest reward by reciting Surah Al-Asr, and not only reciting. When you recite, the first step is of course reciting. The next step, you go higher and higher. You build on that light. Okay, you build on that light, you go higher with the translation, you try and implement upon the surah, the guidelines that Allah is giving us, we have to implement upon it, and eventually we'll receive the benefit that Allah is that the Ma'asumin have mentioned for us. And even about Surah Al-Asr, it said that if Surah Al-Asr is recited in a place where you have hidden your treasure, for example, something that you don't want anyone to see or anyone to steal, if Surah Al-Asr is recited upon it, no one would touch that treasure until the owner himself comes and takes it.
So we won't need lockers then if we recite this, and there's so much power in du'as. In du'as, there's so much power, you can turn around the world, if you recite with full,
heart,
clear heart.
Yeah. And having faith in Allah is very important. You see, when I recite, I should have faith in Allah that this is going to work for me. Not only a lip service, but I should have faith and belief in Allah and trust in Allah. And studying the surah is more important. Inshallah, in the next episode we'll come to the tafsir.
Does anybody know? Does anybody know Surah Al-Asr by heart? Yeah, no. Okay. So inshallah, like Baji said, in 4 weeks' time we will be looking at Surah Al-Asr, the benefit of it, and a tafsir of it, the actual meanings behind Surah Al-Asr. Okay, so we will be looking at it, and obviously, like this competition is Quran competition. Okay, we will be looking like from outside, like to get inside the Quran. First of all, we need to make sure that we love Quran. Okay, we hold it nicely with respect. Okay, and then we will inshallah gain more knowledge. Okay, so this is like a flavor of Holy Quran. How many surahs are in there, which is the shortest surah, which is the longest surah, so we'll be looking into more details, and then like Baji said, alhamdulillah, in 4 weeks time we'll be looking one thing, gaining the knowledge from Quran. Okay, right, so are you ready? Okay, so we'll explain the format of the program. There are 3 rounds: team round, individual round, and the buzzer round. Okay, so from my previous shows, you must have seen that First round, team round, is where you can confer each other. Second round is an individual round, so you can't you know, help each other. And the third round is the final and the buzzer round. Okay, so we'll be asking 4 questions in the team round and 2 questions each in the individual round. Okay, and then we'll have a break. Once we come back from a break, we will have speeches and the final buzzer round. Okay, right. First of all, little introduction. Yusha, how would you like to introduce yourself to our viewers? You know, tell them why, you know, you found it, like, you know, what made you decided to come onto the show?
What made me, hello, I'm Yusha Kazmi. This is my first time coming here, and what made me came here is to gain knowledge. That's why I wanted to come here. And all of my friends were saying, have you been on the show, have you not? And I said, why not? Why can't I go?
Yeah, great. Okay, so your friends been asking you, because obviously they could see the talent in you, that you are a talented young boy and you should go to Kids Quiz. MashaAllah, I'm glad that you came. How old are you, Yusha?
11 years old.
11 years of age. Will you be fasting in this month of Ramadan?
Maybe I'll keep 10 or so or something.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, obviously the you know, fasting is not wajib on you at the moment, but inshallah this is building on, isn't it? You know, so if you keep 10 this year, inshallah by the time you're baligh, you will be keeping, you know, all 30 fast. Okay, thank you. Musa, what would you like to say about yourself?
Hello, my name is Musa Kazmi, and what made me bring to the show is that I just wanted to show the world of who I am, what my personality is, and my knowledge of Islam. Some of you may know me or not know me, but I might tell a few things to you about Islam. And I'm 13 years old, and
Stop moving.
And my favorite sport is badminton. Yeah.
Okay. Great, thank you. So we got one of the sporty person here. Yes, thank you very much, Musa. And on to the other team. Hasnain, Malik, what would you like to say to our viewers? How would you like to introduce yourself?
Assalamu alaikum, my name's Husnain Malik, and what made me come in here was my mom told me that I've got a lot of knowledge and I should come in here, and my friend called Ali Rashid like told me that it's a good show and like you've got knowledge as well and you should come on the show.
Your friend has recommended and your mother obviously encouraged you to you know, come to the show. You already had the knowledge and you know, she wanted you to go and share your knowledge with the rest of the kids. Okay, so brilliant, thank you very much. Hussein Razi, Assalamu alaikum, what would you like to say?
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Hussein, and came to this show to gain knowledge but also give knowledge to the viewers who are looking on.
Wow, well done. Yes, and this is the whole idea of Kids Quiz. So, you know, we have kids here who would like to share their knowledge, okay? And at the same time, taking part in the competition, it means that you will be gaining knowledge as well, okay? So we will inshallah have 4 brand new teams who will be competing against each other for 4 weeks competition, and inshallah in the 5th week we will be having our presentation ceremonies, okay? Right, thank you very much for that lovely introduction. Now I would like to start the first round. Are you ready, both of the teams? Are you confident? Shall we recite a loud salawat first? Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wajil farajam. Okay. Right, we will ask team B, first team round question, okay? Which surah in Holy Quran does not start with Bismillah?
Surah Al-Tawbah.
Surah Tawbah. Yes, well done. Okay. Second question for this round. How many times does Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim is repeated?
114.
114 times. Yes, well done. 2 more questions for this round. the best eatable thing mentioned in the Holy Quran? One of the best thing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had mentioned?
Honey.
Honey. Yes, there are other things as well like milk and but honey is one of them. Thank you. Fourth and last question for this round. Which surah is the longest surah in the Holy Quran?
Surah Al-Baqarah.
Surah Al-Baqarah. MashaAllah. Yes. Well done. You have scored maximum 20 points. We'll recite aloud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajam. Right. Coming to Team A. Team A, first question for this this team round. In which surah of Holy Quran Bismillah comes twice?
Namal.
Surah Namal, yes, well done. Yes, that's the right answer. Which is the shortest surah in the Holy Quran?
Surah Kauthar.
Surah Kauthar, yes, well done. Two more questions for this round, boys. Which is the best month mentioned in the Holy Quran? Which is easy question, isn't
Ramadan.
it? Ramadan, yes, the month that we are in at the moment. Yes, well done. Last question for this round. Which is the biggest animal mentioned in Holy Quran?
Elephant.
Elephant. Do you know what we call elephant in Arabic? There is a feel. Yes. There's a surah feel in the Quran. Okay. Right. Well done. So you also have scored 20 points. So we'll recite aloud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ajil farajam. Well done. So far, both of the teams have scored maximum 20 points. Right, moving on to our second round, which is a individual round. And what do we do in individual round? We can't confer each other. Yes? Okay. So we will ask Team A. First individual question to Yusha Kazmi. Yusha, first question for you is that Al-Quran is divided into chapters, okay, or parts. How many parts is divided into?
30.
30. Like we say 30 siparas, when we recite. Yes, well done. Okay. Individual question to Musa Kazmi. Musa, tell me, which is the best night mentioned in Holy Quran?
Is it the night of Qadr?
Night of Qadr, yes, yes, well done. What do we mention night of Qadr in other words as well?
Night of forgiveness.
Night of power, yes, well done. Okay. Second question for this round, Yusha. Which surah in Holy Quran is called the mother of Quran?
Surah Al-Hamd.
Surah Al-Hamd, yes. Another name for Surah Al-Hamd? Surah Fatiha, yes, yeah, well done, okay. Yes, I mean that was extended, information, but I wasn't looking for the answer, but that's right. You have given me the right answer. Which surah is called the heart of Quran?
Yasin.
Surah Yasin, yes. Well done. We'll recite aloud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil. Baji, what would you say? These teams are really good, they know all the answers so far. It looks like we're going to have a tough competition.
Maybe we can make a bit more harder for them.
Yes, we'll make it harder if that's the way it carries on. Okay, mashallah, mashallah. I mean, it looks like they have put a lot of effort into, we have given them the time, a couple of weeks to learn about the questions and research. One of the things that we would like children who participate in the quiz competition, that research, they build up on their research techniques as well. So, second round for Team B, are you ready? Confident? Okay. the longest verse of Holy Quran is in which surah?
Al-Baqarah.
Surah Al-Baqarah, yes. And can you remember which verse is that?
282.
282 is, yeah, that's the verse. Okay, brilliant, okay. Second question for Hussein. Hussein, which surah is considered as 1/3 of Holy Quran?
Surah Ikhlas.
Surah Ikhlas, yes, well done. Now for Hasnain Malik, how many surah of Holy Quran starts with word inna? Like for example, one of them I can give you the you know, like inna atayna kal kausar, yes? So how many surahs starts with inna?
4.
4, yes, well done. Do you know which ones are they? One of them I've just mentioned, Surah Kausar. Any other surahs?
Surah Nuh.
Surah?
Nuh.
Nuh, yes.
Surah Qadr.
Surah Qadr, yes.
And
Okay, that's fine. That's, I was just, you know, you have given me the right answer, 4 surahs. Which are the 2 other ones, Baji?
Qadr, Kawthar है, मुझे याद है.
Okay. Surah Qadr है, Surah Inna Atana, Surah Nuh है और Surah Inna Fathana Laka Fathan Mubin. Yes, okay. Well done, well done. Last question to Hussein Razi. Hussein, how many letters are in the smallest surah of Holy Quran?
42.
42. Brilliant. Well done. We'll recite a loud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajam. Well done. So far it looks like that our teams have worked really, really hard. We have obviously given you 2-3 weeks to prepare yourself. So well done. And here viewers, as you know, we always take a short break. So we will take a short break here and see you after the break, inshallah. Welcome back, Nazreen. Young viewers, I'm your host NIGHAT ZAIDI and welcome back to Kids Quiz on Hidayat TV. You are watching Quran competition during month of Ramadan, and we've got 2 brand new teams with us. Team A, Yusha and Musa Kazmi. Team B, Hasnain Malik and Hussein Razi. Right, so we are moving into our 3rd and final round. Before we do that, we would like to ask the team. They have prepared a speech. So first of all, I would like to ask Team A, Yusha Kazmi, what have you prepared, beta?
I prepared a speech about one of the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Wow. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so you chose mother. Obviously, this is a blessed month of Ramadan, and one of the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mothers. Yes, so what would you like to say?
Oh mother, you're always by my side. Oh mother, your lap is the best school. Oh mother, under your feet there is heaven. We can see the reflections of God in our moms.
Wow. Okay. Very good. You've chosen. Why did you made choose this topic? Like, you know, what made you?
because if it wasn't for our mothers, we wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be on the stage. I wouldn't have so much knowledge.
Yes, that's true. Yes, yeah. So, mashallah, and I can see that passion in you, you know, that you really love your mother, and we all, you know, should respect, and like our mothers gives us unconditional love. You know, you can see, like you said in your speech, you can see the reflection of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in mothers, because they give us everything without asking anything in return. Yes? So we'll recite aloud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa Muhammad wajil farajam. In this round, children, you can choose anything, any topic, anything, you know, that you would like to share with our young viewers at home. Okay, so I'm glad that you chose something that, you know, children may think, well, yes, you know, we can write a poem about my mother, we can, you know, do so much. Right, so thank you very much. And on this side, who is going to do the speech?
Me.
Okay, so Hasnain, what have you chosen?
I've chosen to write about Imam Ali.
Imam Ali alayhi salam. Okay, that's another very good, you know, I mean, first Imam Ali alayhi salam, who was martyred on the 21st of this blessed month. Who was martyred on the 21st of Ramadan?
Imam Ali.
Imam Ali, yes, yes. So, I mean, there's a relevance that, you know, you chose Imam Ali as your, you know, topic of your speech. So, what would you like to say?
Imam Ali was born on the 13th of Rajab in the Kaaba. His full name was Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. His father's name was Abu Talib, and his mom's name was Fatima bint Asad. His titles were Abul Hassan, Abul Hussain, Abu Sibtain, and Abu Turab. He was married to Fatima ibn Muhammad. From Bibi Fatima, they had 4 children, Hassan, Hussein, Zainab, and Kulthum. He died at the age of 63 and was buried in Najaf. Imam Ali was martyred in the Kufa mosque. He was known for his strength and bravery. He took part in a lot of wars, such as the Battle of Badr, the Battle of Uhud, and the Battle of Khyber. Imam Ali was a person who forgave everyone, even his enemies. Once an Imam Ali's slave brought the Imam some water during war, but he said, "Give this to the enemies, they must be tired and thirsty." This shows how nice Imam Ali was. We should also do things like this, as we are the followers of the Ahlul Bayt.
Yes. Yes, we'll recite aloud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wajil farajam. Beautiful, yes, well done. I mean, कहते हैं ना कि शरबत शीरी का सिला दें, दुश्मन को भी वो शरबत शीरी का सिला दें, तो yes. And you know, the last sentence that you mentioned, that we are you know, followers of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam, and we should try to practice, especially in this, you know, holy month of Ramadan. We should, you know, make a start to that journey. Okay, the right path of Masumeen. Okay, so inshallah we will try. So moving on to our third round. Before we do that, I mean, we've got our sister Zahra Mehdi here, who's a, you know, alhamdulillah, very learned, you know, our sister here. Would you like to ask her anything? You know, we have looked into Surah Al-Asr, and we are into month of Ramadan, and we are doing a Quran competition. Anything that you would like to ask Auntie Zahra?
What is the biggest blessings that you can earn in the month of Ramadan?
Okay, very good question. So what biggest blessing you can earn?
Blessings is, you know, the main thing is we have to try and follow the plans that Allah has planned for us. Because for you, I will just say, try to concentrate on your wajibat, your namaz, because namaz is going to be the greatest blessings for you. You want to see the greatest blessings in your life, all the blessings all depends upon your namaz. In this month, try to concentrate on your wajibat. If you can pray on time, if you are at home, for example, the last days will be your holidays in Mahr Ramadan, try to pray on time. If not Fajr, Zuhur, Asr and Maghrib, Isha, if you can pray on time, concentrate on your namaz, and you will see the greatest blessings. You will see all success in your life, in this world and hereafter. All depends, success depends upon your wajibat. Do your wajibat, take out time for Quran, maybe read a page of Quran. If you think you're fluent in the Quran, read few verses of Arabic and look into the translation as well, because we know Quran is a book of guidance, and what Allah is talking in these verses, what He wants me to do in, okay? So try and read the translation. If you have more time, maybe you can open the book of fiqh, you know, the Islamic laws book, the book of fiqh, and look into the rules of fasting, because there are rules for fasting, right? Because you are fasting, so you should know the rules of fasting. What are the things that I'm supposed to do? What are the things that we have to refrain? So look into the rules. Maybe every day you learn one rule of fasting. Don't learn by heart, just read, understand, and write it down, because when you write it down, that in your notebook, it's going to stick in your mind. So anyone comes in future and asks you the ruling of fasting, you know it's in your, on top of your head, you can just mention it to them.
Like Auntie Zara has said, you know, you should concentrate on your wajibat. I mean, though the namaz is not at the moment wajib, you know, on you because you're not baligh, but still you can set up a strong foundation from now. Okay, so anything that you're not sure about, you know, you should ask, and you should, you know, I mean, now everything, Baji, is available through the internet. Okay, so if you want to look at any surahs, if you want to look at anything, you know, any rules of, you know, teaching of Masumeen, everything is available on the internet. And one thing I would like to mention, as Baji said, you know, the Ramadan, the end of Ramadan is going to be, you know, during the summer holidays. Okay, so kids think, well, this is a holidays and we are fasting, so we are going to spend it by sleeping. Okay, do you do that? Whole day sleeping and get up and have your food and that's it. So yes, exactly.
Very busy,
yeah, and you know, I think you should divide your day into 3 parts. When you're on holidays, like, you know, soon you will be off school and you know, you will be fasting obviously, so divide your day into 3 parts. Okay, one part you can sleep, okay, so you can catch up on your sleep. Second part, learning, right, whether it's Quran or anything that you would like to learn about, you know, your religion, get the information. Take that, you know, that many hours aside for learning about Quran, okay? And the third part would be enjoy yourself. You know, you can play games, you can, something which is not going to make you tired, obviously, you know, running around, not too much running around, but something that you can, you know, if you want to play games, you can play games, there's no harm in that, but you have to divide your hours wisely, you know, especially we are looking into Surah Al-Asr, okay, which is all about importance of time. The time that you spend in this world, okay, you do not spend like sleeping off and, you know, just wasting this life. What you are trying to do, you are trying to gather as much benefit from this life to take it with you into the other life. Yes, so inshallah, hopefully you will spend your time during summer holidays, you know, while you're fasting, you know, wisely. Okay. Right, so we'll recite a loud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa li Muhammad wa ajil farajam. Okay, are we ready? Yeah. This is the buzzer round. Okay, and as this is a Quran competition, we would like to set some rules. Okay, one of the rules for this round is that whichever way you want to play, either you know, you may would like to put your hands on the buzzer, or you may would like to sort of ask your partner to put their hands, or both of you can put your hands on the buzzer. But one thing you have to make sure, let me finish the question before you press the buzzer. Okay, so otherwise, you know, it's like if you don't know the answer and you press the buzzer, it's not very nice, is it? You know, because you haven't actually listened the whole question and you press the buzzer, right? So there is some discipline as well that you need to learn. Make sure you press a buzzer once you have understood the question properly, okay? And if you know the answer, press a buzzer, okay? All right, very first question in this round, in which surah the name Allah is repeated in every verse? Right, and that's it, you have given me the wrong answer. Okay, that's fine. Would you like to take that question? I mean, if you answer me, you're going to gain point. But if you don't answer it, you won't lose any mark. I'll repeat the question. In which surah the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is repeated in every verse?
Al-Rahman.
No, I'm afraid that's the wrong answer. Right, that's it. The answer is Surah Mujadala. Okay, yes. So never mind. We've still got 4 questions. Second question for this buzzer round. Are you ready? Yeah. Okay. Second question is, which surah in the Holy Quran is on the name of the tribe of Holy Prophet?
Al-Quraysh.
Surah?
Surah Quraysh.
Surah Quraysh. Yes, well done. Okay, good. Third question for this round. Very easy question. Which is the smallest insect mentioned in Holy Quran?
Mosquito.
Mosquito. Yes. Okay. Fourth question for this round. Which is the best drink mentioned in milk? Yes, well done. Last and final question for this round is, there are surahs who were done at, who were revealed on Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, at different places. So you have to give me how many surahs were revealed in Makkah and how many surahs were revealed in Medina.
Makki was 86 and Madini was 28.
Yes. Okay, so the Makki and the Madinian, right? So Makki was 86 surahs was revealed in Makkah and 28 was in Madani, okay, surahs. So well done to both of the teams. Okay, let's look at the score. What is the final score? Team A has scored 20 points in the first round, 20 points in the second round, and 5 points in the final round, whereas Team B has scored 20 points in the first round, 20 points in the second round, and 15 points in the third and the final round. So it means today's winner is our Team B, Hasnain Malik and Hussein Razi. And also we would like to say well done to Team A as well. So obviously, viewers, Team A is going to play the runner-up of next week's team, and our winner of this week's team will be playing against the winner of next week's team. So inshallah, we will see you next week. Before we go, we will leave you with the question of the week. The question of the week is that, which surah in the Holy Quran talks about the night of power? If you know the answer, please send your email to feedback@hidayat.tv, or you can join us on Facebook as well. If you know the answer, which surah in the Holy Quran talks about night of power, please do drop us an email, or you can join us on a Facebook as well. Inshallah, till next week, look after yourself and join us next week. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.